What's up guys, this is John Parker and I just got done with 60 minutes of Muay Thai with my coach, and I want to talk about recovering post-workout and how you can ensure that cooling down helps you to lower your heart rate and jumpstart the recovery process. So I made sure to walk to and from Muay Thai. It was about a quarter mile each way, and on the way back, number one thing I did, I tried to get into my diaphragm and inhaling and exhaling through my nose. That really slowed down my heart rate. If I look right now, my heart rate's still at 92 and it kind of maxed out around 175 during the hour. I want to get that 92 down to my resting pulse in the low 50s during the day, or even in the 40s, as soon as I can, and then continue on through the night. That way I know I'm recovering and I'm going to sleep well. If my heart rate's a little bit too high, that's not going to happen. So here's what I do. I started off with that walk and breathing in through my nose, and I got on my mat right here. I'm gonna do some stretching. I always try and think of 3 to 4 stretches that I can consistently do over the course of 5 to 10 minutes. If I feel like doing more, I'll do that, but this is the minimum. I always start by stretching out the top of my feet and my shins, just sitting on top of my feet. After that, I'll do a really easy one. I believe this is called Siza. Okay, and I'm stretching out the bottom of my feet. Okay, again, focusing on breathing into the diaphragm and ensuring that I'm relaxing into my stretch. Next up, I might hold this for about maybe 60 seconds. Right after that, one of my personal favorites, I'm going to go into this bulldog position. I'm gonna reach my arm underneath. Now here I'm stretching the muscles of the upper back. What I like to think of is taking 3 to 5 deep breaths in this position, opening up the body. And if I'm really open, sometimes I'll reach that opposite hand. I'm just gonna go through this rather quickly for you, starting with the upper body stretches and then a couple on the lower body. Okay. Stretching out the pecs. Exhaling into the stretch, placing pressure down to the palm. Trying to feel those muscle fibers getting to their maximum length, especially after a hard punching workout. We did a lot of boxing. And again, as I'm doing the stretches, I'm really making sure to breathe into my diaphragm. Next, I go to a child's pose off to the side. I will floss this joint, move my head back and forth. These lats get really tight from punching. They're really important muscles. 3 to 5 breaths. Doing the same thing on the other side. So if that's most of my upper body, I might do a little bit of midsection stretching. I like to think about stretching the abs, which also gets the mid back. One of the easier ways to get into this, I'll turn a little bit so you can see. It's kind of like a Mackenzie press up position. I might hit that downward dog and then rock forward. Hips to ground. Reaching up, stretching those abs. Getting some deep breaths. I might flex the glute, look over the opposite shoulder. Doing some reps here, whatever I need for the day. Immediately after, I'll stretch out the hips as long as I need. Rolling, stretching the midsection. Those muscles that help me to rotate during punches and kicks, or even doing club bell movements. Hitting both sides real quick. And again, the more I can control my breathing, the more flexible I become. Envisioning those muscles opening up in my body. Okay, that was the upper and the middle of the body. Lower body, I actually don't do that much stretching, but I'll show you kind of the basics. 90-90, reaching forward, 3 to 5 breaths. I like to also rotate to the side, 3 to 5 breaths. Rotate all the way to the back leg, 3 to 5 breaths. I'll touch on the other side quickly. So it'd be forward, it'd be sideways, and it would open toward that back leg. That feels really good. I'll hit the world's greatest stretch. And if this already feels open, I'll grab that back leg, get a nice stretch, kind of like a modified couch stretch. One of my favorites, a little bit easier to get into than sitting up on a couch or a Swiss ball. Opening up. Then I always make sure to get my groin. I'll do groin and low back at the same time. Opening these up. And again, focusing on that breathing. I might work into the hamstrings with a nice elephant walk, touching my toes, rocking back and forth. I'm not necessarily doing any hard stretching. It's more about flowing into each movement and allowing my body to open up. I pretty much got everything on my body on that really short flow. And I'll just finish off lying on my back, full relaxation, diaphragmatic breathing. I might set my clock for about 2 to 3 minutes. And already just showing you guys, my heart rate's back down to 60. So that's it for now. Best part about cooling down is you're starting that recovery process so you can train again the next day. And the main points are pick some choice stretches. It doesn't have to be that many, maybe 5 minutes worth. And make sure that you are holding the stretches between 3 and 5 good deep breaths, always focusing on the diaphragm. All right, and that's it for now.